back to Stardew Valley with us. At least for a little bit here. Probably going to try to do a couple of days, if at all possible. What's my inventory look like? Not the greatest. Maybe I need to shed a few of these. I think I had those in another chest for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Probably because I keep mistaking them for some kind of seed. For whatever reason. Oh, wait a minute. I had an apple. Okay. I think I had those. I thought I had those winter roots in here, but it doesn't look like it. I definitely had those emeralds somewhere. Here we go. I guess I don't have any copper or iron ore in there. Thought I did. Also thought I had a little bit of coal in there somewhere, but looks like that's not in there either. I'm gonna add that to the other chest that had algae in it. I guess I need to make a stop off at Gunther, throw this rib at him. Or my bad, a tail. I was looking at it thinking it was a rib. Got a few geodes I could crack too, but I think I'll just let those continue to collect up. I'm not in any real hurry to crack those. Not really. Clay. Alrighty, as usual, my general focus is just going to be on money. I see some more worms there. I'm just going to go ahead and go get them. I was going to say, you never know, it might be another book or something. Or it could even be another fossil or something, since I'm on my way to Gunther anyway. That would have worked out. I got a while before he opens. I'm gonna try my luck at some river fish, I guess. Oops. It's amazing how quick these fish can lose you, man. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at it, but some of these fish just take so long to catch because they are such fighters. It's incredible. Yeah, he finally got away. What a fight. Oops. I was looking at my energy real quick, seeing where it's at. Can't afford to get distracted with these fish, man. You gotta stay on the ball. These fish ain't playing around. Oops. What was that sound? That sound distracted me, dang it. Almost sounded like a knocking or something. Getting a few fish here. Oh shoot, it's already open. That was relatively easy. Relatively easy one right there. Okay. My books are really lining up now. Okie dokie. Time to go down some trout soup and get to fishing. Done did our little bit of river fishing there. What else do you have in here now? Looks like pretty much the same old, same old. Thought I'd check just to be sure. Kind of feel like I should just go ahead and invest a little bit into it in case he ends up missing for whatever reason. There, we'll just get 4. That might be enough for a couple of days. Maybe. Oh, I forgot to put those in the chest. I also forgot to eat the dang trout soup. I feel like I might as well catch this fish now because I just wasted the energy to cast. Oh, well, seaweed. Okay. Maximum power. Perfect. Oops. Wrecked that. Guess I could make 4 more copper bars just for kicks. Since I do have 4 coal. That would get rid of the coal. I did also kind of want to hoard up materials over the winter, but I just realized that that's just not going to get me any money as far as I can tell. But I mean, it's not really a waste of time. I'm sure I could use the iron and gold and copper for something, but I just decided to devote my time to fishing because that's going to get me gold, and I need gold for the farm. So I plan to utilize all my gold to get the best possible start on spring that I can get. Missed the chest there. And I'm going to get some farm animals going. I'm going to get as many crops as possible. I'm going to try to kind of gauge how many crops I can handle. I don't want to put so many out there that I just can't possibly tend to all of them. And I still don't even really know what it's going to take to tend to the animals. That's going to be all new to me too, so I'll be winging that. So the combination of the increase of crops and the addition of animals to my farm on the next coming year might mean that I end up a little bit in over my head, because I will try to bite off as much as I think I can chew. Man, I seem to be getting a lot of these tails. Like, a lot of these tails. What's my bait situation? 358? Okie dokie. So I guess a wise thing to do would probably be to possibly mess with the animals and buildings first. Get that established, figure out what that's going to be like. But I need to do so within probably the first couple of days tops. Hopefully by then I already have a keen grasp on that situation and how that's going to work out. And then figure out then how much more can I handle when it comes to the crops. I will pick one dominant crop, just like this year. Well, I should say the later half of this year, I think. I started utilizing that method, we'll say. But I am going to try to grow a little bit of everything. So, like maybe possibly 20 of everything, and then go as hard as I can on whatever I feel like is going to be the most profitable crop. The most profitable one I'm going to hopefully do in the hundreds. Hopefully in the hundreds of those. Possibly 200 or 300. I'm not really sure yet. I still have to, like I said, gauge how much I can do. I can't even really remember what pattern my golden watering can waters in. I need to check that out. But I kind of feel like, what's the point in doing that right now? Might as well wait till the time is here. Oh shoot, my trout soup is out. I wonder how long that's been. Probably a little while. I'm not really paying attention. case somebody watches this that is not aware, it shows a little icon of a fish up there on the top right when you have trout soup on. Basically what trout soup does is it's just going to allow you to catch fish just a little bit quicker. I feel like it pays for itself. Honestly, it feels like it pays for itself. Could I make a little bit more profit without it? I don't know. I've never thoroughly investigated that idea. But it does seem to do what it says it does. It seems like you do catch fish a little bit quicker. That is hook fish, we'll say. Catching them is up to you. But getting hooked into a fish happens a lot, or at least a little bit quicker. I'm not going to say a lot. A lot quicker when you find bubbles like I just did twice in a row. That's always nice. Especially if I could hit it with a maximum power cast, it'd be instantaneous, I'm sure. As soon as my bobber hit the water, a fish would be hooked. Let's see if I can get an example. There we go. Oh wow. It wasn't instant. It was one time when I did it. That's why I know. I'm not just speculating. I did do it once. There we go. There you go, see? Ah, I was hoping for another one. But it was only seaweed. Seems like a lot of times if you get a maximum power and land it in the bubbles, on top of that, it's about instantaneous that you'll hook. I just keep on messing up. My timing is just slightly off every time. There we go. Still a little bit of a delay on that one. These bubbles have been lasting for a good while. That's nice. Usually they go away pretty quick. Ah. Wow, that was instant even without maximum power. Perhaps it's just all coincidence. I don't know. I won't rule that out a possibility, especially now that I just did it twice in a row. That felt like it was a maximum power cast. There we go. Getting a lot of fish out of this. Certainly helping my production. Two max powers in a row. Oh, come on. That was maximum power for sure. I don't believe for a second that wasn't maximum power. You rip-off artist. Trout soup is that. Should I eat another one? Time are we at? 7:20. I feel like I probably could actually. Another chicken statue. And a diamond. Well, crap. Now let's throw that clay away. We'll grab both of these, I guess. I don't know. The heck is this? It's incredibly sharp. 30 to 45 damage. Plus 10 crit power. Minus 2 speed. What the heck? Why is it giving me that? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's whatever my cursor was on last. What the heck? That's an interesting bug right there. I thought there was like a hidden weapon there. Oh yeah, shoot, I just established I was probably going to eat another soup. And these bubbles are still going. Dude. This is amazing. This just might be a really good haul tonight. This fish just about got away from me. You almost got away from me. And it was only an albacore. I thought it might have been a squid. Truthfully, I should probably only do 1 day today. But I kind of want to stick to my 2 days quota. Well, what the heck is that? It distracted me and made me miss my freaking hook. What the heck? The heck was that? Maybe I should leave it at a day so I can remember when that happened and ask everybody what the heck that was. Was it freaking Loch Ness? Actually, you know what it reminded me of? The creature from the Black Lagoon. That's what it reminded me of. That was some freakiness right there. I'm gonna have to ask my other Stardew friend there if they've ever seen that, so I can talk to her tonight. We'll see. Shout out to Scattered Dreamer. Dang. Instant hook. Man, these bubbles are lasting like all freaking night. Okay. Wow. Might have to start downing some seaweed here. I'm running out of freaking energy again, even after 3 trout soups. That just shows how much fishing I've done. I would venture to say this is going to be an incredible haul. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start eating. I don't want to waste another trout soup because that's a little bit overkill. Hopefully those bubbles stay while I eat all this. But I don't need to eat all of it probably. Try to get up to, that's probably enough. About a quarter-ish, maybe a third. I don't have that much longer to go here. But at the rate I'm catching them, I don't know. We'll see. Crap. Take my hand off the controller for 1 second. Aw. Well, we got a fighter here. Yeah. Eventually affect me out. Probably try to catch this one and maybe one more. Yeah, that one got away. Daggone it. Only seaweed. I better go though. Better get going. Stayed about a half hour later than I should have really. I should stick to going home around 12:30 really. One's not really quite enough time. Because you got to figure I need to dump all my fish into the storage or the shipping box and all that too. Shoot, I'd be lucky to even make it home. What the heck happened? Looks like time accelerator or something. I'm just gonna see if I can't make it to bed. No, but I don't think I get penalized for being in my house. I don't think. Well, I woke up in bed anyway. So I better not have got penalized. Okay, I don't think I did. I'm just gonna go straight to fishing. I've got a trout soup to get me started. I don't necessarily need to go to the Smith or Gunther really. How's my, ooh, my inventory is pretty terrible, but I can, I don't know. I was gonna say I can sell these fish, but then again I'll just be getting them all again. But for the most part, this should cover most of the fish that I carry, or that I can catch rather. So let's see. Those two are river fish. I could sell those, or I could even just sell all of them. See how much my 1 day haul was there. Yeah, but then again, I can't do that until 9 o'clock. So this 1 day haul is going to be a little bit not necessarily truthful. It's going to be a little bit false here. Any bubbles around? Don't look like it. Stick to my area, I guess. Getting a chest is probably a bad idea, to be honest. Because I don't really have the room if I get something that I end up wanting to keep. But at the same time, what if I get something that I want to keep? It might be something that's really useful, like iridium. I don't have iridium, nor can I get iridium right now. So that would be very useful. Oh man, I see bubbles, but it's pretty far out of my way. And as a matter of fact, I'm not sure I could even fish in that. Even if I did go over there, to be honest. I mean, I know it does count directly around it, but I don't even know if I can get in its vicinity with my bobber. I don't think that I can. Oh, he's getting ready to go set up shop. I guess I can go sell my stuff. Buy some more trout soup. I don't know, maybe I'll just go ahead and forego the trout soup and see how that goes. Some more coal, another bait. That just basically gives me the bait back that I just used. Okay, basically at 39,000. So made about 8,000, I think, or no, 9,000. Yeah, what the heck am I thinking? Yeah, I made about 9,000. So I caught a few fish this morning, so might have been yeah, I would say at least 8,000 if nothing else. So yeah, that was a really good day. In fact, probably more like 8,500, maybe even higher. Yeah, that was definitely a good day. Oh yeah, I was going to try it without trout soup. Oh, really now? Put the bubbles all the way over there. Yeah, I do believe that there is a way to get to that. And honestly, it would be worth it if it stayed around as long as that last one did. But you can't guarantee that. You might get over there and get 2 cast off and it's gone. Then you just wasted probably, what, 30 minutes to get over there? Just sad but true. Oh yeah, I forgot. The one problem about going without trout soup, I forgot I don't use it just for the extra fishing bonus. I also use it because I'm always low on energy. Because these late nights are making me wake up with half my energy. So it won't take too long. In fact, by the time I'm out, I would say would be probably right around his closing time. Just in time for him to close and me not have any energy. 5 minutes till when I should be starting another game. Shoot. That makes me want to go ahead and buy a few again. Maybe I'll go ahead and get 4 more here. Invest another 1,000 gold into it. Go ahead and down one now. Get it over with. We got another long day ahead of us here. I am sure. Some kind of gnarly old digging tool. So I suppose I could sell that, but it's probably worthless. The last few fossils and crap I sold weren't really worth much. Bait and bait. Jeez, more and more chests. You'd think I'd be happy about that, but it's just, it fills my freaking inventory up with junk. Except I keep getting bait. It seems to be all I ever get here recently. Oh, which speaking of, I keep forgetting. I don't know how that reminded me of that. Well, I guess I do know. But I keep forgetting to check my fortune and feed my or water my dog. Keep forgetting that as well. I was hoping for at least 75,000, but that was for other reasons. So now, really, I don't have any specific goal. My goal is as much as possible. Because after thinking about the fact that I needed a lot of upstart money, startup money, whatever, upstart money. But yeah, need a lot of money to invest in spring. After thinking about it, I thought, actually, I'm going to need a lot of money. Probably as much as I can possibly get. But, you know, the cool thing is, in return, I'm going to be making a lot of money off of all that. So it's going to be worth every gold piece. I was going to say every penny, but we're not dealing with pennies here. It's going to be worth every piece of gold. The return will definitely be worth it. So I need to go as big as possible. I might even invest in some trees. I was thinking that sometime next year I would probably start doing that. Which gets really expensive. All of those are in the thousands to buy, so. I need to start thinking about the design that I'm going to go with too, so that I can work that in more streamlined like, instead of fumbling around, spending a lot of time thinking of what goes where am I going to put this, yada yada. What I might do is I might go all the way back to my really old school days, and I believe the first time I ever did this was with SimCity for the Super Nintendo. I used to actually draw my own blueprints, basically. and then execute them in game. A lot of times I would work with these in school, you know, because that was more important to me. Everybody else would be listening to the teacher, and I'd be sitting there drawing out my plans for my SimCity city. Like, well, let's see, how can I do this? I just realized well, not just realized, I actually realized my trout suit's been out for a while, and I'm just like in auto cast mode. I just keep on casting, keep on casting. It's just like robotic. You just kind of get into that mode. But anyway, while everyone else is trying to do their schoolwork, I'm there at my desk drawing out my city, making my plans. Always a gamer. Since the original Nintendo, when we had it, that was hit and miss. Because our first few Nintendos got sold for whatever reason. I won't go into that, but I still remember the very first time I played the Nintendo. I must have been, oh, I don't know, maybe 4 years old. I can guess. Something like that. Maybe even 3. But I still remember it stuck out to me that much. Like, that was definitely something that interested me, even though I could not figure it out at that time. I remember thinking about it. Like, I can go into detail about the games that I played and about my thought process on them. But I would say where it really took off was probably the Super Nintendo era. Super Nintendo era was really important to me. That's where I really started getting into the RPGs and the depth of the storyline of the games. You know, story started really becoming important to games. And Nintendo, there were some games that were like that, but I'll just say I wasn't as much into those games at that time. I was more into Mario and your action type games. I'll just say Mike Tyson's Punch Out, Zelda. Although Zelda was very irritating to me, I did not make it very far. I can't remember exactly where I stopped, but I remember I stopped because I got to a point where I honestly didn't know what to do next. I had no idea. And, you know, I don't know how old I was, but obviously not old enough to comprehend the game. And no one was around that could help me comprehend the game. So yeah, I didn't start getting into the more complex games, we'll say, until Super Nintendo. Then that became the thing that I wanted to play the most, really. I loved nearly every RPG. I played quite a few of them. But I also liked the building games. Really liked SimCity. Was not too fond of SimCity 2000, though. Man, I don't really want this wood. I know that seems like a waste, but it's just going to take up space, and I know, eventually, I'm going to need that space. That's pretty well guaranteed. I guess that's kind of why I like Stardew Valley. I guess to kind of bring that conversation to a oh, what's the word? I don't know. But anyway, not really a close, but to bring it full circle, I guess we'll say. I really like the building and I really like the RPG games, and Stardew and games like Stardew are a mixture of both. I was a really big Harvest Moon fan as well, and for the same reason, I'm sure. It's just the aspect of you're raising a farm and your interaction with the people, the storyline, the fact that you can have your own family and all that. It just kind of brought a realistic approach to a fantasy game. We'll say it's not really realistic. It's still fantasy, but it brings some realism to it. Brings, I guess, relatable is probably more the word that I'm looking for. It brings some relatable aspects to the game. You feel more involved. You feel more like you understand this game. It's not just pure fantasy where you just have to use your imagination to really understand. Like, oh, well, they would probably do that because of this, well, I guess. Instead of situations where you can really understand due to your own personal experiences. Like, oh, yeah, I can relate to that. I feel like a lot of games lately I've been really striving for that concept of relatability. Things that make people go, oh yeah, I understand that. Make them really feel like they really get the game. They really understand it. I feel like that trout soup might have been a little bit of a waste, to be honest. I may not get full use of it. Kind of jumped the gun on it. I was like, oh, trout soup's out. Better go ahead and eat another one. And then I looked at the time and everything, and I thought, maybe not. But I'll do it anyway. That's the worst part, is I did actually look at the time and acknowledge it. But I decided to do it anyway. I was like, screw it. I might get a decent amount of use out of it. Come on now. Quit being a pain. Well, it's not going to be too much later than when I wanted to be on another game. I don't think. Whoa, that was a lot of bait. What was that, about 14 or 15 all at once? I can't remember if I already had one. I don't think I did. I think I've been putting them all on my fishing rod immediately. So I think I just got 15 bait all at once. Dang. Oops. That's pretty spiffy. Oh dang, that was quick. Took me by surprise. I'm lucky I caught that one. Because I looked away at just that moment. Looked away and then I heard it. I'm like, whoa, wait, what? Already hooked one? Dang. Man, I have got to be getting close to another level. I've been fishing forever on this level of fishing. Whatever it is I'm on. Is there a way to see that? Yeah, right here. Oh, so am I maxed? Shouldn't that mean... Fish worth 25% more, fish worth 50% more. I thought that would mean that you get another fishing pole. That's what somebody was telling me. That when you've reached the right level of fishing, you get the next level of fishing pole gifted to you. And then the last one you have to buy. That's what I heard. I don't know. Maybe I need to look into this myself, because what it might be is a relationship status with what's his face here, Willie. That could have an effect on it. Maybe he has to be a certain level of relationship status before he'll give you that fishing pole. I don't know. Hi.
You talking about having a relationship with the fisherman? What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, you have relationship status with everybody. Mine is next to nothing on everybody because I don't really do anything with anybody. Barely ever. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, slow down there, Speedy. I knew you'd drop back down. Haha. Gotcha. Got enough time to catch maybe a couple more fish. That's probably going to be about it. Oh man, I like that. Wow, maybe I maybe I will catch it like that. Daggone. It's probably an albacore right here. Yep. More bait. Get the freaking bait. Maximum power. It's 11:10. Trout soup is still going strong. Got plenty enough energy. Oh, come on. This must be a squid. Yeah. Albacores are jerks, but they're not as big a jerk as a squid. Seaweed, my favorite. It's getting late. Trash? I just caught trash? In the ocean? What are you guys doing over here? Despicable. A halibut. Or is it halibut? Perhaps it's I don't know what that is. French? I don't know. Perhaps it's pronounced halibut. Really? Oh crap, really I need to go. I hate cutting it as close as I did last time. And this is actually going to be really comparable. Really, you need to leave at about 12:30 or even slightly earlier. 12:20, 12:10. I would say make your cutoff point no more than 12:30. 12 if you really want to be comfortable. 10 o'clock if you want some energy. Because none of those are going to give you any energy back. I'm just going to throw that in there. And this trash. Possibly this tail. I've already got like 2 or 3 in my chest there already. I mean, how many tails do I need? Probably none. I don't really think that I do. Feel like I might need fire quartz for something, but I don't know. So, chicken statue. Yeah, I'm going to sell that too. Yep, I sure am. Just going to sell it. I've already got one. I don't feel like I need any more than that. And I think that will bring this night and this session to a close. Forgot to water the dog. Poor dog. Deserves a better owner. 10 minutes shy of passing out. What is this? Homesteader. Wonder why. Wonder what that achievement was about. Made almost another 7,000 gold right there. Might call it 6,000 though, because and like last time I should have probably called it 8,000, because I did spend 1,000 gold on trout soup both times. So wonder what that homesteader was about. All I've been doing is fishing. Can you see? How have I not caught 100 fish? Oh wait, I have. I was about ready to say, how have I not? For some reason I thought that was blanked out there. Dang, I haven't even done 10 help wanted quests. Ship 15 of each crop. Ship 300 of one crop. I have done that. Ship every item. Oh, good God. Ship every item? Oh, there it is. Oh, earn 250,000 gold. Ah. That's kind of a weird thing to call it, homesteader. And then millionaire. Yeah, I'm just shy of 54,000 now at the end of this session. Not too terrible. I've got 4 more days left. Might as well say 3, because one of them's going to be ruined by an event. And I never did confirm whether I have George's plum. Let's do that. Do I have George's plum? It's a peach, pomegranate. There we go. I have 7. George's plenty covered. We've got our plum for George, so no worries there. We are already set for the end of the year event there, whatever you want to call it. You know, I don't know if I need these cranberries for anything. Do I have anything that need cranberries yet? Perhaps I should just sell those. Well, apparently if you don't have the recipe, you can't see what it requires, so. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, but for some reason I thought it would show me. Rainbow Trench. That just requires corn. Maki roll, any fish? Oh, so there is one that requires seaweed. That's actually not bad for energy, and I can buy the rice. That's debatable. That is a debatable source of energy. That might be worthwhile. I don't know. Pumpkin pie. Dang, that's a lot of energy. And health. Right, sugar, which I can buy. Milk, which I cannot buy. I think I can buy the wheat flour. So basically, I would need the milk and pumpkins. No, I do not see anything that involves cranberries yet. Maybe I need to look it up though, because I would hate to get rid of my stock of cranberries, only to find out later that I could have made some really freaking awesome food with it. That would really suck. Okay, anyway, that's it for now. So, yeah. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. No. Alright, I'm going to take a short breather. I'm going to figure out what to go into next. Thinking possibly a little bit more World of Warcraft, I guess. But I gotta get with my girlfriend, my friends, see what their plans are for today, and we'll see if we can get some Minecraft and/or Cards Against Humanity in with them. We'll see what they got planned here. So if anyone is around, I really can't tell as usual. I don't put any stock into the Twitch counter here. So if you are, hopefully you'll stick around for a few minutes. I will be back very shortly. Goodbye for now from Stardew Valley.